trying to get all this fur on the mic. That'd be great if you didn't do that. Alright, so let's make that full size. Okay. And then, I don't know, make this a little bit smaller, I guess. Because it's only at the bottom of the screen that I ever seem to see it as an issue. And then, so it was specifically happening during the Minecraft stuff yesterday. So I think that this is a good place to start. What, did I lose my chat because I crunched it too much? I did, didn't I? I do need to see it in case anybody says to pop in so I can be like, go away, it's fine. Come back another day. Alright, so I'm looking to try to see if I can see some of this artifacting going on. So I think, I don't know, I was looking at it again earlier today. I was showing my kids the stream yesterday and stuff, and I noticed the artifacting going on. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Did we just lose frames, or did I lag for a second? But anyway, I seem to notice that it usually comes off like the webcam. It's right around the height that the webcam is set up. And so I was wondering if some of my webcam settings were jacked up. And I took a look at it, and there was one thing in there in particular that I was concerned. Well, there was a couple things in there that I was concerned about. So first off, the FPS for the webcam wasn't locked. It could do whatever, maximum output basically. And so it's possible that the webcam was exceeding the a nice ratio for the stuff to downgrade to it, in my opinion. I don't know. So I have now locked it at 60, which is the minimum I can lock it at. Oh no, I died. Oh shoot, that's right. I don't have keep inventory on or anything. Ah! Why are you here? I'm just testing some junk. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my artifacting. Because I noticed again yesterday when I was watching some Hypictish. When I was watching back some of the stuff from yesterday, I was seeing artifacting at the bottom of the screen. Which doesn't seem to happen very often when I'm doing like a Switch stream and using my Elgato. Oh my gosh, Pigu. Guys, I'm literally just trying to troubleshoot some tech stuff really quick here. Like, I didn't even want to send out the notification, but I couldn't figure out how to disable it. Is that a baby drowned? That is terrifying. But like, I'm not seeing it. I guess if you guys want to be here, well, thank you, Pictish. I appreciate that. If you want to help me, if you see at the bottom of my screen, I get that 1/3 of my thing sometimes kind of scrambles up. If you see any of that, let me know. I changed some settings. I did also do some driver updates and stuff, so maybe that'll fix it as well. That's fine. I'm not mad. Not really. Just as a heads up though, if I end stream suddenly, it's because one of my children came downstairs. Because I normally don't stream on the days I have them, and I'm not really trying to stream right now either. I'm really just trying to see if this fixed the issues I was having or what I was seeing. It looks really good for me right now, but I won't know for sure until I go back and watch the video replay, really. Also, check out, I got my snake shirt on me today, I like the shirt. I feel like it hits me good. I don't know. Also, you gotta love Streamlabs, because it, lost all my settings as of yesterday, so I tried to launch stream, and it's like, you can't launch stream. You're missing an encoder. I'm like, what? So, yeah, it seems fine, too. So I think that's what was happening. I think that the webcam was trying to push more pixels and at a higher frames than the rest of Streamlabs was expecting, and that's why that last third of the screen was getting digitalized sometimes, which would make sense. It also means that every stream that I've ever done, that's probably the culprit as to why that happens, which stinks because I've got 6 months now of stream archives with weird artifacting going on in the bottom third. But if I fixed it, at least moving forward, I know it's just there's a snake on me. I don't know. I found it at a Macy's or something. Big old snake shirt. So. But I know, for instance, on the Minecraft, or the when I was doing the Dragon Quest Builder streams, it didn't start to really become a problem until, many hours into the stream. But I did notice in the Minecraft streams that I was seeing it pretty early. So, it was pretty much in the entire VOD, if you will. You can see it. And normally, like, I try to watch back my VODs, and I try to, like, listen for, like, audio stuff and other things like that, but it's hard to find the time to, like, sit down and spend 4 hours the next day listening to yourself for 4 hours talk about the thing that you just talked about the day before. But my children asked to see it today, so they actually watched all the hour and a half of my hardcore portion earlier tonight, and that's when I was sitting down watching it with them for a little bit that I was like, hey, I recognize this. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just part of Minecraft. The game's kind of somewhat stuttery to begin with, but I can also take a look at that. I do only have it pumping out 30 FPS currently because I was having trouble with 60. Which is a shame because I'd like to play more first-person shooters because I'm, like, pretty good at first-person shooters, but, like, my current rig can't really stream at that level of fidelity that you need to do, like, Apex and stuff like that. Which, honestly, like, I should probably work on getting a new rig this year. There's stuff in the box, not here. Maybe it's something with the compression. Yeah, I tried messing with that stuff too. Well, I don't have. I shouldn't have. Well, so yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was exactly that Pictish. Well, maybe it's something with the VOD compression, but I doubt it. You're gonna look up some Monster Hunter shirts. Why aren't you? Weren't you gonna like try to go to bed early tonight, Pingu? And like here you are. It is possible, but I also know that like just historically, I see. Yeah, traditionally, I mean, I see it from time to time, even when like because I always have like it up myself as well, so I can kind of see what's going on, and I'm not seeing any of it right now, which is good. I'm gonna keep kind of just running around for the next couple minutes here, so. And like here I am indeed. I know, Pingu. I know. I'm blessed with like the capability to just shut my brain off and sleep. Like I've always been very fortunate that my ex-wife was not that kind of person. She had insomnia many times and stuff, and she'd get really mad at me for like laying down and immediately being able to fall asleep, and she would just lay there for like 4 hours unable to sleep. But yeah. Like I remember I guess you're getting story time with Sar, because whatever. Freshman year in high school, I had really long hair. So I have pretty curly, like naturally curly hair. Like it really bothers me. Like if you can tell in the beard, like it's very naturally curly. Like it tends to stick out on the sides if I don't oil it down properly and stuff. And I was very angry about it when I was like a freshman in high school. Like I just wanted something different. 'Cause basically, like your options with curly hair is you either look like Bozo the Clown, or you keep it super short so that it can't curl very much, or like you're in that like perfect kind of balance in between the two where you got like the kind of nice little small ringlets that a girl can like run her fingers through. Like ideally, like keeping it at that length is like the goal, right? But high school didn't really know that, and I was sick of dealing with those like limitations of the hair. So I decided I wanted to grow it out as long as I could, which was actually kind of sort of something that I had wanted to do for a long time. The idea of having like a ponytail was like very appealing for me for some reason, for a long time. And so like it like at its like longest, it was like probably like here on me basically, and I could like basically flop the top over, onto my face and have it down to my chin basically. And so in the front row of algebra class, I would sleep. Like the teacher would be lecturing, and unbeknownst to him, I would have my hair in front of my face and I'd be passed out. Like he caught me one time, and so as like punishment for like catching me when I was in the back row, I got moved to the front row, and I kept doing it. Never once again did he ever complain about it. And like I always like turned my homework in, like I always got like good grades, so like I didn't need his lectures basically, right? But yeah, Rebel Sar in high school. That was before I dropped out, obviously, right? So, but that's a story for another day. Oh man, we've been going for almost like 10 minutes already. Look at this. Jeez. I do really appreciate you guys like popping out though, even though like, I'm not doing anything other than just trying to kind of like see if I can create this issue, but I can't. I've got like on this monitor, I've got like the stream on like basically full screen right now, and then I've got the bottom third so I can see if it starts doing it, and then I've got the Streamlabs OBS window up here, right? So I gotta imagine that it fixed it. So it's got to be the fact that like, so the webcam was set that it was pushing as many frames as it wanted to, and then it also was set that it was trying to output at 1080p, which that itself shouldn't be a problem. So the canvas I use is 720p because that's basically all I can push. So and everything I have set, like I have like the Switch set and I've got like the PS4 set to push when I'm using the Elgato to 720p. So everything is nice and synchronized. And then I actually make it a little smaller, right? So even though it's 720p, because I make it a little bit smaller, you're still getting actually more pixels in that space than you would get from a traditionally 720p. But I think that it was the webcam trying to push more than a divisible of 30, essentially, as well as trying to push way more pixels than like that space could handle at 720p. That's causing me problems. Because like I don't know, it's been like crystal clear for me in that bottom third this time. And if anything, like sometimes I know my network isn't the greatest either. I've only got 100 meg down. I think it's like a 10 to 15 up. So it's not super great internet. Is it daytime? I guess it's raining though, so it doesn't really matter. Like this is the little world I made to just like goof around in, to like get things ready for things. Oh. Well, I guess we'll just kind of idle here for a second. Take a look at this thing that Pingu sent. Why would you open it on that window? Why would you do that to me? Why, game? How did I... Oh, there we go. Back to that. How are my, like, stats right now in the stream stuff? My bitrate it's happy with. That's really all I can tell me, huh? Hammer Master. I do like it. I'm gonna favorite that, and then when I have like extra t-shirt money, maybe we'll pick that up. But I don't usually spend a ton of money on t-shirts. You have alcohol that tastes like sour cherry candy. I am jealous. I ate dinner. It was a pretty good dinner. It was like a chicken chili that I made. I was pretty happy with it. I didn't make it super hot when my kids were complaining that it was too hot, so it's like, okay, sorry guys. But I don't have anything like sweet in the house. I don't know. It's hard. Like the diabetes, I can't really eat sweet things to begin with, but like every once in a while I feel kind of like extra tired or dizzy if I don't have something with sugar in it. It's a really weird conundrum. So I typically try to trust like what my gut's telling me, because they don't have me testing yet. When I start having to test my blood sugar on a regular basis, I'm sure that'll help a ton. But they're like, no, you're not at a stage yet where you need to do that. It's like, oh, this sucks. What's up, Pingu? Oh, okay. Let me take a look at this one. Oh my god, that is really, really good. That's so good. I agree, that one is definitely a win. Well, I get Streamlabs back up there. Okay. I would show them on stream, but I don't have like a display capture like set up like for ease of use right now. Man, this is like crystal clear for me. Normally I'd be seeing something by now, I think. Like my nose looks like really good on stream right now. Like, heck yeah. Also, it's funny, as I was watching my stream on my like 55-inch TV with the kids, and like seeing yourself even like that small in the corner, that big, is kind of a weird thing. I haven't done that to my own streams before. I've watched like Barry on the TV before, but not my own stuff. So that was a weird moment. It's like way better. That'll make me feel a lot better. It was really starting to stress me out. And the worst part is like as much as I looked around to find like a solution or like anyone else that's having similar issues, like not a single person I found was like, yeah, I'm having issues with like weird artifacting, but only on a particular portion of the screen. Um, Everyone was like, oh, I'm getting tons of artifacts everywhere. It's an all or nothing thing for most people. And most people are like, well, you need to adjust your bitrate. Well, I did that. Didn't help. That was probably a driver thing. Did that. Didn't help. So finally, like today, I was like, let's really focused on that like webcam level. Maybe it's something to do with the webcam settings. And I started kind of playing around with that today. And like I said, it looks good to me. Pingu, have you seen anything? Or Pictish, if you're still here? I mean, the fun part of all this is now I get to raid Tom when I'm done, to be like, whatever. That glitched really hard during the BC stream. Oh, hardcore stream. Yeah, I mean, and it'll happen from time to time. Like, it's not like this is a perfect technology or anything, right? But like, it was very consistent. It was very repeatable, like, especially if you watch back my hardcore stream. Like, that artifacting in the bottom portion of the screen is there pretty frequently throughout it. And yeah, maybe it is something that's VOD, which again, I'll watch this back, so make sure that it's good. Yeah, it's been good for me too. So I'm just trying to like stress the system a bit, running around. Yeah, it's a little janky every once in a while. It's just Minecraft though, building new blocks and water effects and jankiness they always got going on. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got another person here. Hello, other person. I'm literally just trying to see if I can recreate an artifacting issue that I've been having. But it seems like the setting changes I made have fixed it, which is good to know. But it's also one of those things that like the webcam has reverted to me back to like default settings before, so it's something I'm gonna have to check like the first couple streams just to make sure like it's still good. So. All right. Well, I'm good. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. So I appreciate everybody popping out. This is just a little short little thing while I was trying to figure out, see if this is working as intended. But yeah, let's go ahead and raid Tom. Which it'll be funny for me to like raid Tom now because I like wasn't planning on. Oh, it's Starry. Hi, Starry Summers. Are you doing okay? Before I raid Tom, I want to make sure you're doing all right. Here, I don't really need this up, do I? I can just go straight to like. Why is it not? I know why. Because I changed the settings and I didn't fix this particular one. Hold on. All right, there. Now it's actually all screen. So. Summers. Hi. Doing okay. Very tired from what happened, though. Okay. Well, I hope you get some rest, and I hope you continue to stay good, because that stuff's super scary. Like, I had to take my son up there in December, I want to say it was, because he was having trouble breathing. And, like, I remember, like, I had asthma when I was younger, so I remember all that. Got good stuff, and, yeah. It's scary. Okay, good. Pingu's internet broke. Oh no. Yeah, I was getting this weird artifacting thing, like right, like here, on the stream for like the longest time, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I think I figured it out. I think it was the webcam settings. I think the webcam was trying to push too many frames, and it wasn't at a divisible of 30, and so it was causing more problems. I got to the point, Pingu, that I'm confident that it seems to be better, so I'm going to raid Tom now. But then Starry came in, and Starry had said on Twitter earlier that they're having issues, so I just want to make sure. And I like put this box here. I don't know if you can't see it. Hold on. I put this box here, and there's a cat in the box. So like I can try to like put the cat on stream better. Yeah. And there's generally my poor little office is just shoved full of like extra chairs and stuff at the moment. So yeah, like she's just hanging out there. Yep, I caught her. Like this box that I have here with the pillow in it normally sits. There's a radiator in that corner of the office, and it's usually sitting on there, and so they snuggle up over there all the time. And I was like, maybe if I put the box on a chair yesterday, I'd have a cat in the box for the Minecraft stream. No, no cats. None of them wanted in this box yesterday. But of course today, I'm not actually streaming, right? Oh yeah, I have the LOZ poster back there. I have a Nuka-Cola one over there. Got a Destiny one over here, and then a Star Wars one that you can sometimes see over here, depending on how I have it set up. And then this was my like Father's Day gift from my one son, basically. It says in there that I am one good dad. I don't think you can probably make that out on there though, which is a shame. What's really neat about it, you can't make out that detail, is the shirt. No, I'm not gonna be able to get this one closed again. That's right, it goes under that. One-handed. There's a little dragon on the lapel, which I wear a little dragon on my lapel when I sometimes am wearing like a suit coat. So yeah, I try. Thanks. And like generally, I try not to show this area because it's just a mess of everything. Like I have a TV and like all my consoles and games and stuff all over here. It's literally just like a giant pile of like electronics. So, no, it's fine. I got that. It's good. And then that one back in the back corner is another one that my son did. And then you can see the Vive. Where is it? Use my finger prop. Whatever. Little Vive box back there. Because my office is actually big enough that I can play stand-up VR in it, basically. But, like, just barely. Like, it's a tight fit. And where you're playing something like Beat Saber and you're swinging like crazy or whatever like that, I've smashed, like, the Vive wands into, like, my N64 and stuff like that before. Just, like, totally, like, whack right into it and stuff, so. Because, of course, like, with the Nintendo 64 being top-loaded, like, it has to go on top of everything else. And then I had a shelf up here behind my computer, but one stream, some people were here. I think Pictus, you were here for that, weren't you? When the cat knocked the shelf off on top of me during the stream. That was fun. So I had to deal with that. I had magic cards sitting on top of that shelf, so they were just magic cards. Well, you clipped when the poster fell on my head, Pingu, but the shelf actually fell later, so I don't even have the shelf there anymore, because the anchors don't look like they're holding very well. A lot of the walls in my place are plaster. Some of them are drywall. These are mostly plaster in my office, which means like hanging anything on them is a precarious event, essentially, right? You did, and that one actually hit me. Like the board slid off and like smacked me straight in the head, and then. Yeah, it was very bad. I don't know if it was clipped. I might not have been streaming when it happened, but there were just magic cards everywhere. Like there was like 2,000 magic cards just spread all over my floor. It was like, oh, this is awful. So, another person joined. Why are you people all joining? I mean, I appreciate the heck of support, but okay, I'm gonna raid Tom now, because again, I'm not actually streaming tonight. Just want to see this. But again, I'm watching this now, and I'm not seeing anything. Although this is not, I've never had issues with like just the cam. So, well, I know, okay, and I appreciate that. But my children are here, right? And I don't want a TOS violation for one of them wandering in on me, right? They're all sleeping right now, which is why I'm doing this stuff really quick here. But like I was telling Pingu and them before, like if one of them were to show up, I have a kill switch here, I would hit that kill switch. So that's my plan. Well, I appreciate that, Big Fish. Thank you. All right, so let's rate Tom. It's like that. Okay, cool. Again, I appreciate everybody who heckin' showed up for this, me checking out to see what's going on with my stream and getting that bottom artifacting thing, I think, cleared up. It was looking really good for me. I'm going to watch the VOD when it comes up here in a couple minutes to see if it still looks good. And whatever. I will be here on Wednesday this week is my next stream day. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Probably something on the Switch, because I've just been doing a lot of Switch stuff lately, because it's like super convenient for me to do. But we'll see, depending on what my mood is that day. So, thanks again, everybody. Bye-bye.